The St. Crispin's Day speech is a part of William Shakespeare's history play, Henry V, in which the king says, "From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile." In a not so well-to-do backwater of the port of Southampton, an act of comradeship was lost until this piece of film was discovered, showing a group of seemingly middle-aged men on board a landing craft turn to the camera and remove their helmets to reveal their shaven heads. A popular fashion statement by today's standards, but in the middle of the most significant operation of World War II, was this an empty gesture? So much of the history of the Second World War is lost in many reels of film like this one. It is fortunate that the filmmaker includes the gasometers in the background so that we can be absolutely certain about the location. This is the River Itchen, one of the two that form the confluence upon which Southampton stands, and gasometers can still be seen today near the same location, close to St. Mary's Stadium, home of the Saints, the local soccer team. During World War II, these hards were specifically built for D-Day to avoid bottlenecks occurring, because the success or otherwise would depend on the side which received reinforcements most quickly. Because of the size of the port and the extensive quaysides, Southampton was used by British and Canadian forces on D-Day, but mainly the US afterwards, and there is film of the British Special Service leaving from this same hard. They were probably billeted in a camp on Southampton Common, the same as Henry V's army before crossing the Channel and the Battle of Agincourt. However, alongside the film of the GIs leaving from S4 hard on the River Itchen, we also have pictures of them crossing the Channel in landing craft. Because the British used the embarkation hards in Southampton on D-Day, it is logical to assume that the GIs are crossing on D+1 or 2. Yet it is also possible to guess their destination, because the film shows the troops leaving the landing craft onto a quarry-like beach which can be none other than bloody Omaha, the most treacherous of the D-Day beaches, but the linchpin of the landings. Here there were thoughts of the only Allied retreat, because of the losses sustained by the US forces. What turned into a bloodbath was only saved by those who survived, deciding if they were going to die, they would at least take some of the enemy with them. The biography of the SS Jeremiah O'Brien, the last Liberty ship, describes how the merchant sailors in the port of Southampton at the time heard about the bravery of the US paratroopers who put on native war paint and wore Mohican haircuts. To show a mark of respect for the bravery of their lost comrades, the men in the landing craft shaved their heads and turned to the camera so that the gesture could be captured. Little did they realize that from this day to the ending of the world, this band of brothers, be they ne'er so vile, shall also be remembered.